Ah, they say the Arisen's by that mark. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. He went before the people, insisting that and what befell him? Ha! Crusoe was discovered. Aye. I dare say your arrival portends an escape. Here, I spend my days perusing, and I need not turn my... That said, if tell me, I suspected as much.
A place to quench one's thirst for knowledge, eh? I'll admit, 'tis an intriguing prospect.
Such peace.
No dawdling. The Arisen calls.
Very well, if I must.
What? Huh. You!
You are in need of healing. Allow me.
Huh. Huh.
Over here, if you please.
Oh dear. Hail, friend. I've an eye for people, and I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week. Fear not. I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the clean. I'd be much obliged if you'd sound appealing. Then come.
Following along, I trust. Take care not to lose sight of me. The one we seek is in here. Perchance we've come at the wrong time.
The current hour ill suits our progress. Let us visit an inn or make camp and set out again later.
Oh, what does this say? Let's have a look then.
Fancy a gander? Fine wares.
should I get up to today?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. A place with books likely to... Kendrick of the Gracious Hand is versed in many things. There is much we ought to tend to. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your Majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named... But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear... I see. If your Majesty is certain that... Ah, but of course. A clever plan. The Queen Regent, furthermore, will serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth till the man resurfaces. And all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts, a clever ploy indeed. I've no doubt that this bill will prove its worth in due course. You have my... There is much we ought to tend to. I've been unable to... Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? A place with books like Kendrick of the Gracious... Is there aught else you would speak of? Ah, masquerades being as they are. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings. Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? Do not forget that we worked...
Shall we make for Vernworth Palace? We have reached our destination. We shall await you here, Master.
The masquerade is...
No far from your station, are you not?
I was bored.
Best make ice on this all night.
The sooner my duties are complete, our fleet's sovereign in debt.
Have you heard? There's to be more restrictions on goods traded with art.
I've no time to waste on the likes of you. Just because my task is to... Tis an enigma. So back and forth.
Another fence.
Off with you.
Everyone who dances with me.
Now, we who are gathered here are naught but nameless.
These festivities...
Perchance you've heard. The Sovereign, wounded indeed. 'Tis a weight of...
Another egg.
Now, we who are gathered...
Welcome respite from all that hustle and bustle.
Best to remain...
I've been here so long, I almost forgot why. Another ale can't make my dancing.
That'll do. Can't hold my ale like I used to.
Well, now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
we have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. I'll scour all night.
in here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty. Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye, aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check, lest you forget these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean, as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is an arbiter, ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. As you can see, I run an establishment that you're welcome to come and play anytime. If you... Come see me. I'll instruct my attendants to send you Come see me in my bordlery. I'll instruct my attendants to send you...
This place always puts me at ease. Oh, welcome, sir. Found someone you like, sir?
Just be sure you mind your manners.
I am the cream of
At last! 'Tis a relief to be at your side again, Master.
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
You are not permitted to be here. Move along.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's Mother has been acting rather strange. I gather 'tis the same for you. I can't imagine what... My word! Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent King Sven appears to be missing from his...
Me? Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent...
Forgive me. This room turned up little of interest. But I've a mind to look into this first. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your...
What was I to do today? I must check my ledger. Upper door. Work needs done by dusk.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Follow me then, unless you doubt my sense of direction. Could you come over here?
There is much we ought to tend to. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to this scrap? 'Twas part of a... This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear. To think, 'tis a surprise. But if Regent King Sven is willing to aid us, you have done well, Your Majesty. Though...
What could the Queen...
There is much we ought to tend to. Well, he is merely Desa's puppet then, even were he to be removed. But if there's aught that compels my attention, he seems a man of import. Pray, allow me to invest... There's much we ought to tend to. A place with books likely to... Kendrick of the Gracious, is there aught else you would speak of? Do not forget that we...
Follow me.
Look as long as you please.
Really now?
Always fight hardest when I'm backed into a corner.
Want to learn a new dish? Keep things interesting.
Still waiting on a report.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
Toss forgive me for last night's scuffle.
It's quiet about.
Paltry repast. 'Tis, I beg you to conduct yourself with care, and with a... You are more than welcome to...
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Oh, so I've learned. Is this a challenge, Arisen, to see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
You've come. So, what say you? Many thanks, friend. I knew I could...
I'm all for camping, but solid walls are a joy that can't be beat. And ours for a full week at no charge. What a steal.
Indeed, you are correct.
I don't know what to do. What to do? I've no mother or father to... I wanted to get them a present to say thank. The problem is... Do you think you could help me? For true? I'm sure you'll find it pretty... Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already? Oh, they'd say... Would you mind terribly if I asked? See, one of my friends taught me all you have to do is find... But there's the problem. Would you find a silver stone and for true? I'll be waiting.
Our next mission is to...
Oh, I can't find a silver stone any. They're hard to find, aren't they?
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
'Twould seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command.
Oh, I can't find a silver stone. Oh, did say, aren't you? Well, I'll tell you. Not to say I'm unhappy at the gracious. I want to tell them how grateful I... Oh, it's so shiny.
Miss Daphne seemed pleased with our efforts. Mayhap we ought to pay her another visit sometime soon.
The other day? Now, that's not so. And rightly so. Gave me a right shock. Their faces may match, but the lives they...
Can't bring myself to do much,
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
You ought to be ashamed.
You best watch yourself.
I spend my days... Might I beg but a moment of your time?
We have found a material.
A moment's prayer. I spend my days in quiet reflection.
Might I beg but a... Chaos in the world begins with chaos of the mind.
It is my duty to devote my life to I know so little of this world and of myself.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. Well met, Sir Arisen. Many thanks. Ah, hold on a moment, sir. You see, one of the children we can... Malcolm, his name is. This building's very old. Might I impose on you?
I suppose it goes without saying that our first step ought to be gathering information.
Indeed, you are correct.
Follow me then, unless you doubt my sense of direction.
Don't think one found its way inside. You could say 'twas an ill twin. I wonder if building a nice...
We were supposed to go exploring. Wish he'd woken me up. I was...
Where perhaps you could try asking the...
Suppose you're...
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
I'm quite sure I wasn't dreaming. Ox carts don't run. Was it a phantom then?
Mal don't know why he bothered.
Don't we have a report to make, Master?
Vaults, you say? Ah, but you mentioned rubble. Come, I fear there's not a moment. Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe this is... Look there, a hole. There is naught to be done but have a look for our... Let us make haste.
What manner of traps have been set to ensnare us, I wonder?
Remain alert, and naught shall catch us by surprise.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal...
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've... Books, sir. Books?
Truly? Perhaps we ought to take a...
We ought not lose sight of our guide.
Indeed, you are correct. How are we to get through this door?
Heavens above!
Isn't it a
It is quite a find indeed. Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. Might I ask that you not? We cannot allow the not. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you.
Oh, but...
However, in exchange, let's investigate this place's secret.
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here. 'Tis surely any scholar's dream.
Indeed.
The book's nest. The books ne'er seem to end.
This place...
I grant your weapon a magical boon.
Might I beg but a moment of your time?
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of... Is there aught this pawn might do? I am attentive and loyal, and I know of nothing that demands your immediate...
Legs are stiff as boards after training.
Some call it culture. I call it dull.
All this patrolling does a number on my shoulders.
Greetings. You need only make a worthy offer. I have seen your path. You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
Well. Oh, guide me outside then. Come along.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
So this is where you were, Master. I searched high and low for you.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
Guide me outside.
Can't stomach places. Always gotta be in the thick of things, mate.
If you truly are, words may be wit, mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading to.
Might we not complete our delivery while we're here? We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it.
It's no great shock to me. Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
If there's aught I can do, by all means ask.
Off to market I go.
It's the same. They are. Just how I like it.
Delightful breeze.
To each their own. The world's better for it. Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm
This place is... Let me think on this a minute.
There's autumn. Have I caught your eye? Should you wish to ply me for information, I had a feeling. What is... Should you wish... What is that? I shan't... Sensational. Should you wish to ply... Have I promising? I shan't brook. Yours is a face I'll not.
Who's been strewing rubbish?
I'm not sure what to do with myself today.
Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
Where was I headed?
Just be sure you mind your manners.
I promise I'll exceed your wildest.
The mixed smell of perfume always makes me queasy.
This place is very drippy.
Oh, welcome, sir.
Well met, sir. 'Tis all a matter of who strikes your fancy, sir. Off to market I go.
Always a fresh breeze blowing. The world's better for it.
What is
There's aught.
'Tis good to be reunited.
Dreary life, this.
This might be worth a read.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Welcome. Oh, could use a rest.
Mustn't neglect my
It's
ledger.
so dull when there's nothing doing. Welcome.
There is much we ought to tend to. I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, Your Majesty, a minister who happens to be one of the Queen, from the pains he took to remain on scene. That alone is reason to suspect a connection. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers. I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between mid.
There is only one acceptable.
There is much we ought to tend to. It seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered. Mayhap it would be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail you. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray.
Off to Vernworth Palace, then. Let us make for the palace, that you might investigate Minister Allard's chambers.
You are the Arisen. Follow me!
Best you move along. Should one of the other guards spy you, pray.
I must ask you to leave this place at once.
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers with him everywhere. There are times when no one's standing watch there at all.
Aye, it happened just yesterday, in fact. Put me in the right state when I saw the door unguarded. Still, I suppose there's not much to worry about. It's not as if we let thieves wander around the palace, eh?
To tie my boots.
Absurd!
Your mind?
What business could be so pressing?
I would not presume, however, it must be a high...
Oh, perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits Oh, unring your... As if anyone in this now. If Wilhelmina calls. What are you doing in here? I don't recognize you. Guards, this is the intruder. That's the order.
Trouble now.
I must ask you to leave this place at once.
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign. Huzzah! We must inform Captain Brandt at once. A person of import, I take it. Very well. I will lead the way.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen, I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which Vermin has no official dealings at present. Let me see. Pray make haste in securing Melv, a meager clue. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent, though the political situation is stable at present, I fear such a partnership would, at any rate, to seem our search has led us to only more questions. I will investigate these matters as best I can. Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's, and ere it slips my mind. Pray, take this. Perchance it will help speed you on your way to Melv.
Phasus. Now there's a name to remember. It's been some time since we last saw the young man who coveted that ornate box. Mayhap we ought to seek him out.
Very well.
Welcome to... And quality is what you need if you want to survive.